Hello and welcome. My name is Tony Jeff, and I'm with Innovate Mississippi, and I'm going to talk today about what entrepreneurs can expect when they work with Innovate Mississippi. So although ABC probably won't let us say so officially, people think of us like the Mississippi Shark Tank. We work with technology and innovation startups. So we work specifically with those companies who have proprietary technology and high growth potential. And while no Silicon Valley, we've worked with more than 1,400 of these companies who've raised almost $180 million, creating quite a number of jobs here in Mississippi. And we specifically work in a coach and connect model with these entrepreneurs. From the very beginning with the intake process, our staff can then prepare better for an initial meeting where we work with the entrepreneur through 5 key risk areas: their product, the market, their financials, their management, and the plan. And through coaching them through this process, we work with them to cross this big blue line to be an investor-ready deal. And so through that process, an important piece is our connections that we're bringing to the companies with mentors, service providers, prototype shops, and other advisors, all to become investor-ready deals. And at which point we then help them with pitch preparation and actual connections to investors. One of the most important pieces of this entire process are the connections to mentors. So we have a large number of mentors available and ready to connect to every entrepreneur to help them get through this process and to bring their real world experience to each of our entrepreneurs. We also have an entrepreneur in residence, currently Bruce Deere, who works very closely with us, often attends every meeting, and works closely with our clients, has an office here at Innovate Mississippi, so that we can then help entrepreneurs use his experience to move forward as well. And we have a very regimented process. It starts with step 1, technical analysis. Can you do it? Step 2, would anybody want it? Step 3, could you make money at it? So far, those probably seem very simple. Moving back up to step 4, show me you can do it. Down to step 5, show me who's going to buy it and how you're going to get to those people. Step 6, again, looking at the pro forma and economic feasibility. Now, many entrepreneurs look at this and say, well, that's all great, but I've already done all that. I'm ready for the money. But it's important to think about money like we do. It's like putting the jet engine on the end of this boat and flipping the switch. That assuming everyone in the boat knows you're going to do it. If they got their oars out of the water and they're holding them tight, oh, and by the way, if the boat's pointed in exactly the right direction, flipping that switch can be very powerful for that business. Have any one of those be wrong, however, and money can mess up a business worse than it ever could without money. And so we work on trying to make sure that the companies are planning not only to be investor-ready deals, but also to be successful after they've taken that investment. Luckily, investors follow the exact same pattern. If you can answer the question, I can do it, people want it, step 2, and I can make money at it, step 3, friends and family will come into a deal. Some of you may have better friends and family than I do, but they really shouldn't come into a deal prior to that point. Answer the next questions. Show me you can do it. Show me who's going to buy it, how you're going to get to those people, and the economic feasibility that comes from that forecast. Complete step 6, and we'll introduce you to investors. And so the process is exactly the same for entrepreneurial development and reaching different levels of investors. Now, we have already set up a investor network and capital connections for your business so that after going through this process and making sure that you have an investor-ready deal, we typically take folks to the statewide angel network through a roadshow or regional meetings. This is a group where investors make their own decisions, but we help and prepare the companies to go to that network. We also manage the Mississippi Seed Fund, which is a great way to really get the ball rolling on investment. We can do anything from 10K proof of concept investment to up to 100K matched by investors. And we've been in the process of putting together regional angel funds. And we already have one in place, and we'll have another one here in place very soon, so that simplifies the process. Instead of a lot of individuals making decisions, these angel funds can write one check and bring a lot more dollars into a deal. And we've been fortunate to work with a large number of companies. And as example, most of these are digital technology companies, but we have some product-oriented companies, a perfect one of those being the Perfect Bacon Bowl, where after working with that inventor who had really taken a muffin tin, turned it upside down, and figured out you could make a bowl made out of bacon. We helped them find a Mississippi manufacturer, ramp up that business that was promoted by the same folks who did the Snuggie, and was a big product hit through direct marketing or infomercials. And we always have a next wave of companies, and it's a similar mix. Well, again, most of these are technology and innovation companies, digital companies. However, we have some like EasyKale at the bottom of the screen that is a consumer product. It's a food additive product, but they have a proprietary process. So companies that are not just digital and technology companies, but who have proprietary processes or patents or other protections like that can be a good fit for working with Innovate Mississippi. We can also help connect companies that aren't a good fit to the other organizations like small business development centers or other organizations that can help them. We also do a good number of entrepreneurial events. Really the earliest stage ones are startup weekends where people literally come in with an idea and leave after the long weekend. A lot of Red Bull, a lot of coffee, working with lots of other folks. They can leave with a company. We also do monthly Connect networking events. We have mentor lounge events, both remotely and in person. We also do a pitch competition each year where companies will win prizes and make connections with the judges, or almost all investors, and an annual Accelerate conference where we bring all of these folks together. Additionally, all of our activities are focused around telling the entrepreneurial stories. So through our blog and website, social media, annual innovation report, physical magazine, as well as the monthly e-newsletters and other media, we're always trying to tell the stories of Mississippi entrepreneurs. And so that's an important service we can do as well, is to get the story out and get the story told in more detail. So in terms of next steps, it's important that you complete the intake survey so that we and our staff can be prepared for the first meeting. Then look for an email to set up a meeting. There's additional information as well as insightful articles about other companies and other information on our website. But if you have any questions, please feel free to call our office at the direct line office number 601-960-3610. Or Tasha Bibb, who's our Director of Entrepreneurial Development, you can reach her directly at 601-960-3624. Thank you very much. I'm really excited to starting something great with you together. Thank you.